Okie dokie. Oh, cheeky banter. We're going to do it with Colchester United. Let's get this started. Legendary 6 minutes. Lenient, Sterling, Court Lane. Let's have a look. What stadium represents? No. What stadium represents the community stadium? That's very close. No. That's close. Ivy Lane's the close one. Oh yeah, that's definitely Colchester without a shadow of a doubt. The perfect stadium. I want to make this realistic. No, they've got a decent stadium. No. These are all like the sort of things that I remember seeing that stadium in San Marino when England played San Marino. It was a very similar stadium from my knowledge and what I can remember. Let's move things on. Move it on up. Move it on up. Move it up. Wait a minute. That's Ivy Lane, and that's the one. So apart from the fact it's got more capacity in it than Colchester's, but you know, if we're going to the Premier League, we're going to want to, we're going to want to have at least some form of fans showing up. What am I doing? Is it you and me? I think it is. I'll quickly check. I always do this every time. That's probably one of the only words I constantly do it. Yeah, it's I am. It is I-U-M. Yeah, I constantly get it mixed, and it just annoys me. So I have to check. Yeah, community stadium. Apply and exit. Let's get things moving on, moving on, moving on up, moving on up. Okay. We want to keep everything all good. We don't want to. I don't want to disable the first season because I've got some ideas of players to sign. Squad download latest European competitions in the first season. Let's just do that and let's mix things up a little bit, make them a little bit. I like to make it difficult for clubs. So, for example, Liverpool. Let's see what Liverpool. Let's make it difficult for Liverpool and test their worth. Oh no, it's not going to work. Chelsea. Then we'll move Barcelona. Where's Bayern Munich? Bayern Munich, FC Bayern in there. Galatasaray, and then we'll move them there. And then we'll add Juventus to the group. I mean, Ajax are going to have one of the easiest groups possible. Let's give Ajax a really interesting group. What I don't understand is, like, let's see, what is Standard I don't think are in the actual Champions League. Sporting are. Bilbao definitely aren't. They've just been added because they didn't have the licensing for any of the other teams. Olympiacos look different. Let's add Olympiacos. Oh no, what is that? It's Monaco. That's why. Shakhtar. Oh, make things a little bit tasty for Arsenal as well. Chelsea will just get an easy run anyway. Let's stick Arsenal in here. Oh, that's an interesting group. But Benfica are pretty pushovers, and Dortmund to Schalke. That's an interesting group. That should be fun for them. Man City, they've got to have a little bit of a cheeky test as well, I think. It's only fair if they get tested. You know, the dirty little blighters. Let's put them with... they've got Porto, who are probably going to be a difficult side. Schalke are usually quite annoying. And Atletico Madrid will cause an upset. Yeah. And then Zenit, but that's quite a good group. That'll be interesting to see how that goes. Chelsea will walk through this group. I could possibly stick them in I'll stick them up there, and I'll make that like yeah. This will be like a. Actually, stick Anderlecht in there. Yeah, this will be like a group for the little teams to get a chance to actually have a go at playing some of the playing in the Champions League for longer, so at least one of them teams will go through. Yeah, Besiktas, they're not in it. That's what exactly, they're not in it. They didn't qualify, but they're just in there because, well, they got to qualify, but they didn't actually get in. But they get the chance, and there we go. So we're going to save that, and let's get things going. So a transfer target I have got is, let's have a think. Patrick Roberts. A few loanies. Blackett from Man U's a loanee player I'm thinking of bringing in. I want to bring in players that will be realistic for loanees and that. Let's just... Oliver. And Glazebrook. Yep, this is my least favourite part of every starting a grim mode. Shirt and suit. Let's have a suit. Yeah, suit. Navy. Fair. And just go regular because I can't be bothered. The thing is, though, they always end up being old blokes. No matter what you put in, it's an old bloke. And of course, I am English. Colchester Point Glazebrook has a new boss. Can you blame them? I'm full of the banter right now. They will not be able to handle my cheeky little banter because they just can't handle me. Yep. No thanks. Okay. What? I don't want it. No. Jesus Christ. Why do people not understand when I say no? I do not want ice cream. But apparently I do. But I don't. Oh, Costa. Costa, of course. 35 million it was. I thought it was 25. 35 million they paid Costa. Let's replace this one because this one never got used. This was just a random save I made. You. There we go. Call you. Call you. Oh yes, of course. The guy will come in and say what players we need. So domestic cup, round of 32. I can do that. I don't really care about it, but I'll do it. Try something like it's now in a room. No, from my level player value based on the form, time remaining on the contract. How? Yeah, I know that. I do this a lot. We should look for a striker. Yeah, we could do. Let's have a look at the strikers they've got on the list. So Bejarino, who in my opinion is an absolute gem of a player. I love Bejarino. How about we loan Bejarino? Up, his wages are way too cheeky. I can always switch around. Loic Gremy. Apparently my scout thinks I can bring in Loic Gremy. Wow. And they just stuck Sebastian Larsson on there just for the giggles, the shits and giggles. So, I don't know why not. I definitely could bring in Bejarino. I think he's a great little striker with some great potential. And league objectives, we're most judged success in the league. Successful. Introducing, blah blah, good for him. Let's have a look. We want to have a look. Harlem Hope, no. Forestieri, he's a good player. In real life, I'm saying. Larsson, let's have a look, see what we can do with Larsson. 20 grand. No chance of that one. So it looks like Bejarino is our best bet for a player to bring in on loan. So full season, Bejarino. They might accept that. I hope they do. He's a sporadic first team player and they probably won't really use him that much. Next up, we've got Patrick Roberts, who is an absolute gem of a player. Oh crap. Roberto. Where is he? Patrick Roberts. He plays for Fulham. Fulham, where are they? They'll be going straight back up, so they probably won't need him. I think he plays right mid. Yeah, Patrick Roberts. I don't even know why they didn't get that one up. Okay, and he's an absolute gem of a player. So we'll give him a 20% increase just so we can guarantee we bring him in because he is a great little player. Let's have a look at some other players in this team who we could possibly pick up. So yeah, them two. That was wasn't really on my list, but definitely Patrick Roberts was. So this is the starting team. We've got Gilby, for some reason, oh yeah, George Moncur, Frankie Kent's playing in the centre-back role, but we want Big Magnus on the pitch. Sam Walker, Sammy Sis, oh, I can't remember. I can never say it. I know exactly what I'm trying to say. Sammy I don't even know. You know, I know exactly what I'm trying to say, but I can't. I think that's Connor Hubble. I think it's Connor Hubble. Is it Connor Hubble? I think it's Connor Hubble. Are they going to tell me his first name? No, it's just Hubble. But I think it's Connor Hubble. Jabba Bire, Tom Lawrence, Josh Thompson, Slewington. I can't remember his exact name. Don Vose. David Wright, he's got great potential. I think personally he's going to be a great little player to grow. So Simovic, I know, grows something, and we'll stick him on the bench. Dre Wright's also got some pace. Sanchez Watt's probably our best player in the team. Well, he is. Oh, we've got Freddie Sears up top as well. Overall, we've got a good solid defensive line. Not much pace, strength though between the two centre-backs. A great goalkeeper. Let's think. Okay, let's do formation, and I'm going to go for a 4-3-3. Just a normal 4-3-3. Yeah. Oh, no. Let's go 4-3-3, and we'll have these three across the middle. So we'll have Massey's right-footed, so he can cut in, and Watt can cut in on that side. Do I? No. Actually, I want to have the wingers like cut inside and actually play balls, be a little bit sweaty. So we'll have Gilby playing down the middle, and then have either side of him. And then yeah, so that's pretty good. And then Roberts can play on the right. And do we really need a striker? I mean, Freddie Sears is a good player up front, but if we can get Bejarino, that'd be a good addition. But Freddie Sears is a solid striker in my opinion. He's a really good guy. He's got good pace. He scored some good goals this season for us as well. And obviously being he had this big chance when West Ham played Man United, and I believe he scored. I think he might have scored in that game. I can't remember. I think. Oh, but there we go. Patrick Roberts is going to join us on loan. I'll take that any day of the week. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. That's a cheeky little deal done. So Patrick Roberts joins the squad. Let's hope he has. I think he's a high rating. Yes, he is. He is indeed. That's a great little player to the addition. I know Massey's a good player, but Patrick Roberts has just strengthened that lineup very nicely. Now, striking-wise, Bejarino could be an interesting player. Could look at a midfielder. I mean, we've got Gilby, Eastland, and Moncur. But you know, this is difficult. Larson's a good midfielder. There's a scouts. Another scout bites the dust. Global Transfer Network, and then we got an absolutely amazing scout just sitting there casually. Okay, what countries are he sent to? So he's England, he's Switzerland. Why is he in Switzerland? Manage scout, relocate. Let's stick him. Probably the best place to stick him would be Scotland. Let's stick him up in Scotland, see if there's any young players there, and we'll. Oh, you can. I've added Turkey to it now. Of course, very interesting. We've got some young players who can grow. What nation has got youth in their midst? Russia, Norway, Denmark. I think maybe we could go to Belgium. Actually, Netherlands or Belgium. Actually, I want to send him. Okay, what we'll do is let's relocate him, and we'll send him to the Republic of Ireland, and then we'll send him to England to find the players we want. First team quality free kick specialist. That's who they come up with, Sebastian Larsson. And they had pacey and prolific, and they got Loic Remy. Of course they're going to get Loic Remy. No, he's on loan. Bejarino is the only one there. And I mean, I'm not going to get bloody Loic Remy, am I? So that's the most pointless thing ever. So I'm going to remove that. And we'll add